Oh, yeah. No, that's what we were going to talk about, Bad Kid. All right, YouTube. But we'll talk about this. So, yeah. I just want to make sure I'm understanding entirely what we're getting out of Shyvana before I start this coaching session. And then we're going to talk about the strategy that I would take on for low elo. So, I'm going to compare this a lot to what I've been doing on Tryndamere lately. Because basically what we have here is, and I was just proven before I started, apparently I'm wrong. Apparently, like, everyone wins with fucking Shyvana right now. And I'm completely crazy. Apparently it's not that bad. General Shyvana strategy for jungle is about getting your farm and getting big. It's always been that way. I mean, with the occasion, there was the counter jungling time period, I guess. But it's more about the fact that Shyvana's clear speed's ridiculous. She finishes clears smoothly, quickly. And then you can start deciding how you want to take objectives to go from there. So the clear that you elect to do is red, wolves, blue, Gromp. You show up for the counter gank. Alright, let's talk about the execution of this. Here, you can ghost if you want, and you could potentially get this kill. So right here is when you ghost. I'm okay with you holding it because it's just such a ridiculous... Thanks, Darklight! We'll put you on the list. After you get the kill onto Yi, it should be an immediate ghost because this guy is over minions. Alright, very simple. He's over like 19 minions. You've got a 2-level lead on him. Ghost, and then that way, once you apply red buff, even if he flashes, he's going to flash to like here. You can just basically run in front of him, autoing the whole way. You'll probably get the kill. Okay? But because you don't use Ghost, and remember, dude, Ghost is on a very low cooldown and flashes. So if anytime that you've got an option to Ghost, just do it. Don't think about it, just execute, because if you're wrong, it's not the end of the world. Most cases, you're just going to get flash, and then your Ghost will be up before the flash is up, and it's worth. See that? See how much space he was able to get, and we didn't even apply red buff? We would have been able to get both kills, I guarantee you. Alright. So you get first blood, you got gold. What I would be doing if I were you, right now, is I would probably look to just back and do dragon ASAP. So you have... You also got to remember now, dragon gives us bonus resistances. I just finally learned what the new fucking Shyvana buff does. But you can definitely do, after getting that kill to first blood, you can definitely go get some attack speed, finish your... you can basically build towards your jungle item and then just go and do dragon. I think, and you could verify, test this in a norm or something. I'm pretty sure that with the jungle item you should be able to do it. I'm not sure if attack speed does it or if it puts you at risk of dying. Regardless, that's what we need to focus on. And to get a, you know, I'm fucking coach. I don't know every single possible thing that we can do with every champion at the absolute opportune time. That's just ridiculous. So that's why I'm saying maybe we test it in normal or something. Go and rush for level 4, run down the dragon with the jungle item and see how it feels, and then manipulate the build or whatever to see which one gives you the best result. Okay? So, you should probably back and use that gold that you just got. I don't think even killing that's worth it because I want to get down to the dragon ASAP. Now, if you don't want to do that right away, if you're uncomfortable with level 4, you can always do golems, or I'm sorry, you always do chickens, and then go to golems, and then jump with the plant, and then there you go. You should be level 5, I think, after golems. If not golems, then golems plus scuttle. You see your pathing? Imagine if we did golems, jump the wall, take scuttle, then do dragon with level 5. Guarantee we get dragon there. Get some bonus resistances, get our team a dragon lead, and we can reset and go right from top to bottom again. Right here. This is the defining moment. We don't have a plan here and it shows, right? See this? See this? This is the difference between us hard carrying this game and not. Look at it again. I want to show this to everyone on stream. Come out of base. Remember the path that you just went, right? You went red, wolves, Gromp, then top. You got a kill. Good counter gank. I disagree with the blue smite here against G. Oh yeah, red smite is standard. Yeah, I missed that, but you're right. You should go red smite on Shyvana pretty much always. It's just better. Same thing, like I was saying, I'm comparing this a lot to Tryndamere. I actually do level 4 dragons with Tryndamere jungle too. So it's like it's super similar in the early game. Like everything, like even your early clear is similar to what I do with the Tryndamere jungle. I just haven't played Shyvana this season at all. But notice we backed. We went red, wolves, blue, Gromp, then top. Now, if we know the timing, this is how this is going to play out. You're going to get your item. You're going to get your item. And then you're going to go... Imagine if you did this route instead. Chickens. Golems. Jump the wall with the plant. Right? Scuttle for level 5. Should be level 5. Okay? So this should be level 5. Then dragon solo. Which should be fine. All you have to do is just watch mid, watch bot. If they rotate, all you have to do as soon as you start the dragon, just start looking around the map. If people start acting weird and running at you randomly, then you know it's warded, then you know you can leave. Okay? After you get dragon, then you would back, and then you would know, because if you think back to your route, you would know that Gromp and Wolves should be spawning. So then you could simply just march up towards Gromps. It should be, if Wolves is up, by the time you're marching past, then you know that Gromp will be up. You march right up to Gromp, get Gromp, go Wolves, do an entire top-down clear again. And then bam, you can gank bot, you can invade, you can show up mid, you can do all sorts of shit now to control the game. Just off that. That would have been the absolute most smoothest pathing that you could have possibly done there. Without ganking, no ganks, no thinking about what your teammates are doing. Straight to drag, get the early drag, get the level lead, and start applying pressure on the map. Power spikes, basically. That would be a timing that would be godly. And you would show up. When you showed up and did that next clear, you would be level 6. Maybe even level 7, I'm not sure. Or damn close. And then by the time you hit bottom, you get a kill, you're level 7, you're running the game over. And then you could just run around in the jungle and fuck shit up. Okay? But watch what you do instead. And I really want to hammer on this by you because it's super important. If you're... Here's the thing. And this is why I was being like, I don't know if Shyvana's very good. Okay? Shyvana operates on a very, very, like, fine line of useful and useless. And it really depends heavily on how we hit our spikes. Because it's about clear speed, it's about getting the early objectives, it's about getting big enough so that even though we are a stupid champ that isn't particularly mobile or crazy mobile and isn't particularly like CC heavy, we just run around and beat people's ass and no one can really deal with us. Basically just an immovable object running around the jungle. That's where we want to be every game. So if your pathing doesn't make sense, that's how, like I said, useful, useless. And with this pathing, you are putting yourself on the useless trajectory already. See how you come down here? It doesn't make sense. There's no clear objective. You're floating around mid. Like, what are you going to do at mid? Right? You see how this is all, it doesn't have, like, there's no goal? Now we hit 5. See how we're just meandering? Where would we be right now if we had had a plan, right? We would be probably at our wolves, going down towards red buff as it's spawning, and, you know, there we have control of the game. This is very important, jungle mains. Very important. Have a clear, like a goal, power spike, right? Like a scheme. Right? Think about each champion in the game. Random champs. I say fucking, let's say Twisted Fate, right? What do we do with Twisted Fate? Let's just use him as an example, even though it's not a jungler, right? Twisted Fate. Farm. Heavy. Blue cards for mana. Position passively. Shove and roam at 6. Split push if ahead. Team fight if break even yellows. Right? Just spam yellow cards, right? 7. Look for picks. And initiation. From base, etc. Like when you back or whatever. Right? So this is like, this would be like a plan. Every champion has a plan, right? Every single one. If I play Lee Sin jungle, right? What's my plan? Red, wolves, blue, invade, look for enemy red, gank, top or mid, right? Those are my options. 3. Maybe go Mobies, Tracker's Knife, Map Pressure. 4. Level 6. Look for kick into tower. Kill. Like 5. Take drag. 6. Build tanky. Look for engage. Right? Like this is all what we're doing. Like you need to have a plan. Every champ needs to have a plan. In your mind, you need to be like, what is my champion good at? What the fuck am I doing? Which is why I asked at the beginning of this replay, I was talking to the stream beforehand. I was like, okay, so why is Shyvana strong right now? Like, what has made her more popular in Korea? What has made, like, why? She's not a very good champ. She overtuned somehow. The thing that makes Shyvana overtuned and is played a lot more, power farm, rush drag, get big, pathing, /pathing. Quick fights, get bigger, right? This is what, and you know, get next drag. Maintain XP lead. Not, Shyvana line isn't just run around the map, look for some idiot to waddle too close to us, and then we walk at them with no CC and then hope for the best. That's not a clear plan. But this would be, if I were you, this would be more in line with my plan. Rush drag would be like level 4. You know, that would be, because, you know, the dragon it gives us more stats onto our passive, right? So that's more in line with what we're trying to do. Baihu. Okay? So, sorry. I just wanted to go off on that tangent because I really dislike how we play this portion of the game. And I think it's an important portion. See how now we take our red and it doesn't, we're not pathing into anything? You take your blue and then run to top. Our entire jungle should be clear. We run to top, some idiot is out, you know, where he shouldn't be. Pressure the tower a little bit. Should leave, remember, about half damage, then leave. And you do. Resume pathing. Where are you going? See how this is just... See how you skipped all this, dude. You literally walked by free Gromp, free Wolves, free Chickens, free Golems, and just walked. And then you could have jumped over for Dragon. Oh yeah, Bahu. You'll do great after watching this. Trust me. You really will. Once you get the plan down, dude, it'll be on. See how you face check that brush? Immediately, it should be get bigger, go farm, golems. There, right here, perfect example. We had red buff coming up, so it would have been golems, red buff, wolves. As you're moving up, maybe a dive comes top that we can counter or something, but it's about us getting bigger. Okay? Fuck my team, dude. Notice, we take Rift, where do we go? What's your path? Rift. Why not Rift, Gromp, Blue, Wolves, and path your whole jungle and get bigger? Why are you just running around the map? See this? You're literally running around camps and not taking them. You should be level 11 by now. Finally taking a red. Notice the engage. See the engage? Notice how you're only level 9. If we had pathed appropriately, we'd be level 11 there. And that engage, you wouldn't just be suicide. I mean, I probably wouldn't be making this engage. By now, you'd probably have another dragon. You'd probably have 2. You'd be pretty beefy. But, yeah. This, to me, is where you're at. Okay? You've got a lot of work to do. But, in reality, like, you were in the spot to carry the game. You're in the spot. You just need to understand how to leverage your lead into big level leads, early dragons, and just getting bigger. Secondarily, dealing with opponents, it's more about you just getting big and unkillable. If you want to run around the map and gank, you need to play some shit like Ivern or Lee Sin. Stay away from this champion. Okay? And it's alright, Bahu. It's fine, dude. That's why you're getting coached. And after you go through all this shit that we talked about, you're gonna be dominating this game. Notice how you're still level 9? You could already, I mean, you should not be anywhere near ahead of you. And that dragon, we would already have it, right? So let's go back over this before I shut it down. What happened this game? You got the early lead. You get the early lead. You could have gotten a double kill if we used Ghost. And after this, all bets were off. Your plan was gone, and you were just running around the map. What is your plan? You opened with a plan. You got red, you got wolves, you got blue. You went up for the counter gank. You had a plan. Your plan disappears here. this should have been immediate back. I'm going to go, you know, or after this, immediate back, and then I'm going to go and get dragon. But you didn't have a goal. And then, like many junglers in low elo, your plan got worse and worse and worse the longer the game went. You were letting other people dictate where you went. You didn't have your own thing. It's all about you. You gotta be kind of like a trailblazer, dude. You gotta be your own man. See how you're running down to bottom? Why? That's not in line with taking golems and dragons. That's just you running around the map. Chicken with your head cut off. Mid's fighting, so you want to go up to mid? Like, no. Why? Fuck that. It's not about your teammates. It's about you carrying, and your teammates are just some bots that happen to be there that are just getting free elo. Okay? Remember what I said in this replay. Shyvana gets big by getting dragons and levels and getting tanky. That's what you focus on. Focus the next time you play a game. Do not give a mute every single person in the room. Do not give a fuck what your teammates are doing. And focus on, if you get a kill, if you get a lead, get the early dragon and focus on pathing. Think about it. I just cleared top to bottom. I took a dragon. I'm going to clear top to bottom again. Make a gank. I'm going to clear top to bottom again. Make a gank. Maybe invade. Clear top to bottom. It's about you, not about your teammates. Alright. YouTube, I hope this helps my junglers out there on the new Shyvana. Please like, subscribe, all that bullshit if this did help you. And I'll see you on the next replay. I'm out. Thank you so much, crackers. Peace. Oh. What the fuck? That's the wrong thing. There we go.